The One Piece, chapter 792. Wrapping up this arc, kind of, is just another words of a lot of different things. First of all, Sabo has definitely defeated Burgess. Well, Burgess is not unconscious, but yes, yes! This proves they're not invincible! Well, granted, Burgess himself is not a Junko, but he's a member of a Junko crew, so the fact that the second in command of the Revolutionary Army is this strong makes me very happy. Either way, he decides not to finish off Burgess, but then Burgess begins to taunt Sabo with Ace's death. This makes Sabo so angry so he grabs Burgess by the face. What was Burgess' plan? He plans on taunting him so they then could stab him, proving that Sabo too has a temper, just like Ace, which, if Akainu does the same thing to Sabo, well, we're gonna have a rinse and repeat system, aren't we? But as Burgess tries to quickly stab Sabo just fires a fire gun and shoots off. It then picks up his Dendemushi that's been ringing for a while, and it's Koala. I gotta say, I find this relationship between them highly funny, annoying, and weird. Apparently, Sabo has a way of only picking up the phone, the snail phone, when he feels like it. It was the first words he says when Koala contacts him. She says that Burgess was after Luffy, and Sabo just said when she called, "I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention." Well, anyway, she has met up with some mooks and in the ship yard, where apparently they have gathered a list which is maybe with all the kingdoms that was in the black market, along with Don Flamingo. He then shuts off the phone, much to Koala's anger. And here's the strange thing is, Don Flamingo do not get killed. He instead gets arrested with highly binds of Kairosuke. Every single member of, well, except maybe 5, of the Don Quixote pirates gets arrested. What happened to the CP Zero? Did they escape? Well, they're the bodyguards of the world nobles, so I guess they really do escape. But Trafalgar Law's revenge, it's still not complete. Didn't he want to say he wanted to kill Don Flamingo? Now Don Flamingo is alive. I just hope they're gonna execute him, because if you think about it, then Law's mission is not yet over. Well, anyways, on another side note, King Ruku is still refusing to ascend to the throne. The horror of having been manipulated by Don Flamingo through strategy and through cruelty has made deep scars in his body, well, in his heart, making him feel unworthy of being a king. However, all the citizens say they need to get him back, as do Elisabello, who has contacted all the kings. In fact, Waynard, the wise admiral, has contacted all the worlds to tell that Don Flamingo is no longer the king of Dressrosa. And Fujitora says that this is not King Riku's responsibility. It is only with the Marines to allow such a dark and terrifying pirate to rule. Fujitora, along with so many Marines, bow down, shocking the world as this is photo. Something tells me Akainu is not going to be pleased when he sees this. But probably not so many others vice admirals either. But anyway, the real story is now booming the internet. Cavendish is really not gonna like this. The Pirate Alliance has defeated the Heavenly Jasha, Don Flamingo. Another great incident. That's basically this chapter. Now then, King Riku will have to come back to the throne. Apparently, even though he didn't like war, he always was a courageous man, always stared down people when he did not want to fight. So I guess it's only logical that Don Flamingo left these huge scars. That list that Sabo mentioned, is that the list when Koala took photos of all the ships, perhaps? We also meet some mooks of the Revolutionary Army, although they don't really, not so much. Once again, a chapter that doesn't really say much. But we are slowly, but very, very, very slowly closing this arc. So, what's gonna happen next? Who knows? I mean, I wanted more to know what's Law gonna do now. Is he still gonna kill Don Flamingo? Because technically Don Flamingo is still alive, although he's now arrested and his empire is completely ruined. But yeah, the Don Quixote family, the Don Quixote pirates, are all arrested. The heavenly demon that proclaimed himself a god has now truly fallen down to the hell of earth. No, has truly now fallen down, and now we can only sit down on the hell that is the earth he has been launched into. So give me your thoughts, if you have any.